that, these people that are claiming to be the Illuminati are not the Illuminati. These are just normal, everyday, stupid people that are united in a conspiracy against the public. Okay? But that doesn't make them the Illuminati. People that lend credence to this nonsense are what make it so gang stalking is not taken seriously by the authorities. It's also the reason I used to and would still refer to it as organized harassment as opposed to gang stalking, because gang stalking is unfortunately inundated with this idea of some sort of Masonic conspiracy against the public or an Illuminati conspiracy against the public. Now, as a former occultist, and I guess somewhat an occultist, a current occultist, not really though. I dig more into the philosophical, and I'm also far more. I'm not very occult in my mindset. Far more in line with things like, the creativity movement or cosmotheism or transhumanism than occultism. But my point is, this is all baloney. I'm going to show you what I mean. So, the reason they do this, the reason they pose as members of the Illuminati or the Freemasons, and what this shows a lack of understanding on the part of the people being harassed by these people of things like Freemasonry, of things like the Illuminati. The Freemasons and the Illuminati were not ever engaged in a conspiracy against the public. Quite the opposite. And it shows a lack of understanding of the philosophical concepts of Freemasonry or the Illuminati, which is, of course, like Supermasonry, which is also disbanded. There is no Illuminati, except for there's a bunch of offshoots and recreations. Interestingly enough, I don't see many like Rosicrucian. The Rosicrucianism, I assume because of its strict Christian basis, doesn't seem to be as incorporated into these conspiracy theories like, say, Masonry or the Illuminati, although Rosicrucianism is Masonry. It's Christian Masonry. Okay, so let's see here. This is another troll channel. This gentleman is not in the Illuminati, okay? These people are not in the Illuminati. If this is what the Illuminati concerns itself with, then it truly is nothing to be feared, as they are not really doing anything besides harassing private citizens. Okay? That is what these people are doing, is they are harassing, intimidating, threatening private citizens. These are clearly other private citizens that are threatening other private citizens, but the difference is these private citizens, these ones that are stalking, harassing, intimidating, and threatening people, are united in a conspiracy to threaten, harass, and intimidate. Okay? So here we go. As you can tell, once more, this is clearly a troll account. No videos, no playlists, no channels, and the about is very recent. It's actually yesterday. Now, why is this important? Well, as I had stated, these people are not members of the Illuminati. They are simply private citizens harassing other citizens, but these private citizens are tied together in a conspiracy against the private citizens of various countries. And I'm going to show how I know that. This is one of the conspirators. He goes by the name Hat Man. I call him Fat Mam, okay? He ties every one of these groups together in a nice, neat little conspiracy of stalking against the public. And here you go. Now, I want to be sure that people understand that this is a man who allegedly lost his wife while continuing to stalk and harass a gentleman named Donovan a mentally ill woman named Mary, who he tortures and tries to convince her to kill herself, and then tried to blackmail her into saying negative things about me, and of course stalking and harassing me. Now, I want to be clear, there's actually proof not only that he had tried to blackmail her into saying negative things about me, but somebody had also paid this woman to say negative things about me, and she did promptly return their money and say that she would not do it because she is not a terrible person like these people. Also, she is not a member of the Illuminati, nor are these people members of the Illuminati. So this man allegedly lost his wife. Now what's funny is he chose harassing me, harassing Donovan, and harassing Mary over spending time with this woman that supposedly was the love of his life. But let's see what he has to say about e-begging to cover her funeral. Now, mind you, this gentleman most likely makes more than enough money mooching off his viewers who donate to him. Not to mention that these shows make money mooching off their viewers and could have easily given him the money themselves.
Hey there. I just wanted to drop a quick update and a big thank you to everybody who helped with Tara's GoFundMe. In addition to lots of extremely generous donations, as well as the shout-outs from the big channels such as Royce on Daywave, JJ on his show, Mersh on Nightwave, and the combined ROTC, we blasted through the target goal yesterday morning. Anything that's extra will be donated to Great Ormond Street, as discussed in the GoFundMe. But yeah, it really meant a lot, and I know Tara appreciate this.
Now, I also want to point out, this is a gentleman that talks about my eye bags and my jaw. Now, notice his lack of jaw. He has a very small chin, which shows a lack of testosterone, enlarged lips, which actually speaks more to Habsburg jaw than my facial structure does, which Adonis claims I have Habsburg jaw. No, I just have I've had very high testosterone, both in utero, and I have high circulating testosterone. Look at those eyes. Look at the eyes. Look at how they're bugging out of his eyes and sunken in. This gentleman is clearly an addict of something.
She had doubts as to how popular she was in the communities, and I think wherever she'll know that now.
So now his wife was also a stalker. His wife was popular in the community, which a stalker, not a member of the Illuminati, a stalker. A stalker like he is, a stalker like the people on Daywave are, a stalker like the guy on Nightwave is, a stalker like these people are. There is nothing mysterious or occult, a stalker like Adonis is. There is nothing mysterious or occultic or secret, except for the fact that this is a conspiracy against the public by members of the public that are conspiring against the public to exploit the public, to harass the public, to threaten the public, to intimidate the public. That is what's going on. She was actively stalking people also. She was a lowlife also.
Personal thank you, because when this first happened, I was alone in the house, just memories and nightmares to keep me company, except for
memories and nightmares. Maybe you were feeling a little bit of remorse for the people that you stalk and harass? No, probably not. You're too pathetic to actually have any remorse for the people that you abuse.
The chats and the comments, which were incredibly supportive. So thank you from myself too, and from Tara.
Thank you for convincing your viewers to donate to me when I have more than enough money to cover this, and or the shows that gave me shoutouts had more than enough money to cover this. But please, let me take the disability payments of the morons that watch these shows.
Hey there. I just wanted to drop a quick update and a big